Hi, my name is Manuela and I'm a senior at the University of Oregon. Today I'm going to be vlogging a little bit about what my life has been like in quarantine. Pretty exciting stuff. Yeah, no. Totally kidding. I think this time has been a lot about reflection and crying maybe a little and realizing that all the things that I did have planned, maybe may not have been for me. And so with that, I want to say that I have been focusing a lot on reflecting about specific relationships in my life. I think working as a senior, and maybe other seniors can relate to this, professional relationships right now I feel like are one of the hardest to build in a way, but that's not to say that it can't happen because we still have all these resources. You can be emailing people, you can use LinkedIn, really put your portfolio out there for people going into broadcast, put your reel out there. There's ways to build those relationships for sure, but I think it's harder because I personally feel like companies are either laying people off or they are worried about bigger things about how to keep their company going and not necessarily worried about hiring someone who's fresh out of college. With that said, I definitely try not to let that negativity bring me down, and I, still shoot my shot, and I have been trying to email people and get in contact with people and try to make those relationships. Do I do it all the time? No. Should I? Maybe not. Because this time I am also using to reflect on my personal relationships. My personal relationships in regard to friends and family, but most importantly myself. I think that in a time like this, before I'm even able to put myself out there, I need to work on who I am as a person and really reflect on what I want and what I want to do in the future.
What does that mean?
Does that mean work out every day like Instagram tells me to? Does that mean come up with a new project every day or build a puzzle every day like Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter tell me to? No. Although, I might have done some of those things at the beginning because that's what I believed, but then slowly I realized that wasn't really fulfilling what I wanted to do, and that wasn't really going to keep me sane. So what has quarantine looked like for me, working on myself? It has involved some journaling, for sure. It has involved a lot of alone time in my room, just candlelight, just listening to music, reflecting on my goals and what I need to do within the next couple of weeks to try to not necessarily figure my life out, but to maybe try to organize myself better. It has involved working out using the Nike app, which has been great, but that's just because working out has been a part of my life, I don't know, since I was like a little kid, so that was just a given for me. That's not to say that's for everybody. And then I think once I started figuring out a little bit about myself and what I wanted, that's when I started, coming out of my room more and reaching out to my family and reaching out to my friends more. And I still have to work on that a lot, and I've been told that, but it's hard. It's hard as a senior. It's hard transitioning from living alone and being alone to now being in a house full of people and not really having that privacy. But that's okay. And we're all going to get through this together. And just a reminder to really work on yourself. You can literally lay in bed all day if you want. But maybe get out for 30 minutes and get some fresh air. With that said, I hope that everyone is staying safe and healthy, and that's all I have for you. Bye!